Is Gwent pay to win or not? I don't think so. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is TheSparrowsJourney. This is Gwent. And on this video, we are gonna debate if Gwent is pay to win or not. Just like in many other games where you have microtransactions, you don't really pay real money on this game to have an advantage. You pay to just not have the chore of grinding all the cards that you need to perform well, to build a deck that you have in your mind and want to work with. There are essentially 4 ways to get cards in this game. First one, and the most obvious one, would be buying kegs. Kegs in Gwent are, just like in other card games, packs of cards that you buy with in real life money. You can buy 15 with 18 euros, you can buy 40 with 45 euros, and so on and so forth. Most people buy 60 packs with 62 euros, 63. Another one would be by playing the game, basically. I guess this is gonna end up on the same point, but it's 2 different ways to get cards. If your opponent at the end of the game sends you GG, which means good game at the end of the match, you have a chance to either get 5 ore or 5 scraps. Now, scraps are useful to craft cards. By playing the game a lot, you also get ore. Ore is a resource, is a currency in the game that you also might get by having your opponent saying GG at the end of the match. There's a random chance you get either scraps or ore. You get 100 ore per each day if you get a win. So it's like dailies. You can consider them dailies. The 4th way to get cards in this game would be leveling up. Whenever you level up in the game, you have a chance to get scraps or a new card entirely from that point that you reach in the experience bar. Let's pretend that you want to craft this card in front of me, White Frost, which costs 200 scraps. Now you get 5 scraps, and let's admit or assume that you get 5 scraps for every single game, which you don't. So 5 scraps per each game. You need to get 200 scraps to craft this one. So for this one alone, you are going to need 40 games, and that's assuming that the opponent gives you GG. You get on average a game lasting something like 10 minutes. So that's gonna be 400 minutes. That's gonna be 6 hours and 60 minutes, which ends up being 7 hours. So 7 hours on average to craft a card like this one, which is uncommon, that costs 200 scraps. Now, there are cards that cost 800 scraps. Paying in real life money allows you to skip all of this annoyance, all of this time that you will take to get a good deck. There are certain moments in the game where you really get infuriated by the fact that you see that the guy on the other side of the board is someone that most likely bought cards, that bought packs of cards, and obviously those moments are pretty infuriating, but other than that, you really are only paying money to avoid having this grindiness. I have been refusing to buy packs for a long time now. I'm level 38, and that means that I've spent a lot of hours in the game. I cannot precise how many exactly. And I had noticed at the beginning, of the game, when I was still getting new cards and I was still learning the game itself, I really struggled against people that clearly bought kegs because they had cards that were stronger than me, and I could never match their strength when comparing deck to deck. Now though, at this point, it's very rare when I come to a situation where the other guy just wins because he has a stronger deck. By playing the game to this point at level 38, I mitigated the fact that people eventually win against me because they have stronger cards that they got from kegs. Does it make you stronger than other people that don't spend a dime in the game? Yes, in a way. Indirectly, it does, because that guy is using stronger cards than you because you still don't have them, because he now has them because he bought kegs. So in a certain instance, if you consider this to be pay to win, sure, of course, it's pay to win. But it is possible for you to get to that point by just playing the game. It will just take a lot of time. It's just a way for the developers and the company to really get money from people that don't have the time to spend or to invest in the game in order to have cards. It's a way to get finances out of a situation where they're just not getting anything at all at this point. The reason why I made this video is to just clarify this and kind of put people to a rest that Gwent, it is not pay to win. It is pay to not grind. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments, anything to say about this matter, if you think in fact that Gwent is pay to win, let me know why in the comment section. Let me know what do you think of this system that is monetizing Gwent at this point, because this is still all things that are being worked on. They might change, for instance, the currency. They might change the quantity of scraps you need for crafting cards. My name has been TheSparrowsJourney. Have a good day. Bye bye.